Hi friends, Right Careers welcomes you to another brand new video for this week. This is Yes Sudarshan, your career coach. This week we are going to discuss about a topic that's perhaps the most relevant topic for today. India has a few seasons. We all know summer, winter, autumn, spring, whatever it is. There is one more season called admission season. So I welcome all the parents and students to this all important admission season. Now, whenever this admission season comes, we know engineering is one of the most sought after program in India. And engineering students, whenever they join, be it a 12th standard pass out or just about to get into 12th standard, or their parents, they have some doubts before they enroll into the right college and right course. Now, what are those doubts? Top 3 doubts or top 3 questions that always hit an engineering aspirant and the parents. The first doubt perhaps is, should I take BE or BTech? First of all, is BE and BTech the same, or is there a difference between a BE and BTech? If there is a difference, which one is superior? Is BE superior or BTech superior? Or which one is inferior? Is BE inferior or BTech inferior? Now, if you see in India, IIT offers BTech. Universities like Anna University offer BE. Now, even within Anna University, a college like AC Tech, which is a constituent college of Anna University, located in its own campus in Chennai, offers BTech. So, students are confused whether should I take BE or BTech, which is superior, which is inferior. So, that's the first doubt that you will have. The second doubt most students usually has is something about which course to choose, like which engineering branch to choose. Should I choose mechanical? Should I choose automobile? Should I choose computer science? Should I choose IT? Artificial intelligence? There are quite a lot of engineering branches, close to 100 branches under engineering you have. So, which one to choose? That's the second doubt. And perhaps the most important and the last doubt is which college to choose. Should I choose this college, this university, government, private? So these are some of the, or rather the top 3 doubts that any student will have. Most of the students, whom we come across has either one or more than one of these doubts that I have mentioned. So now in this video, we will decode all the 3 doubts and then we will clarify one by one. So the first major doubt that a student usually has is the similarities, or rather the difference between BE and BTech. Is BE and BTech one and the same? Before we see is there any difference between BE and BTech, we will see the similarities first between BE and BTech. Now, AICTE, we all know it's the governing council, All India Council for Technical Education, which happens to be the governing council for all engineering studies and who matters for us the most. Now, AICTE does not consider BE and BTech as a different course. It gives equal weightage to BE and BTech, which means your approval body does not differentiate anything between BE and BTech. It's all considered as the same when it comes to approval and accreditation by AICTE. That's the first similarity. The second similarity between BE and BTech is the duration of the program. The duration of both the courses, engineering program, be it BE or BTech, is 4 years, which means 8 semesters. So there is absolutely no change when it comes to the duration of the program. The third similarity perhaps is in terms of curriculum. Both have similar curriculum, more or less same curriculum. BE and BTech has similar curriculum, but the approach might change between BE and BTech, which we will see. So the curriculum is more or less the same, be it BE computer science or BTech computer science, the curriculum is going to be more or less the same. Also, most all important point in terms of job opportunities, once you finish your BE or BTech, in terms of job opportunities, both BE and BTech have equal opportunities and equal good scope, which means you need not worry, if I study BE, I might end up getting placement in lesser known companies. No, there is no, don't need to have any kind of doubt with regards to those points. So these are some of the similarities that we saw. Now, let us come to the differences. Are there any differences between BE and BTech? Yes, but very, very minuscule. And we will see what are those differences. The first difference between BE and BTech is usually BE is considered to be a knowledge-oriented course, whereas a BTech is usually considered as a skill-oriented course. So BE usually is a knowledge-oriented course, whereas BTech is a skill-oriented course. So if you know the difference between knowledge and skill, you can decode this. So that's the first difference. The second difference perhaps is BE focuses a lot on theory, focuses more on strengthening the foundations of engineering principles. So that's what BE does. Whereas BTech, on the other hand, focuses a lot on practical hands-on application than theoretical subjects. So which means it doesn't mean BTech doesn't focus on the fundamentals, it equally focuses on the fundamentals, but it's slightly oriented towards practical and hands-on application. So that's the second difference. The third difference perhaps maybe because it is knowledge oriented, BE being a knowledge oriented curriculum, the curriculum might not be updated as frequently as BTech. So that's the, because BTech has more industry related curriculum is more towards practicality, the updation of syllabus happens slightly faster than a BE. So that's the third difference. The fourth difference perhaps is the industry visits and internships. During your tenure in the college, the industry visit that you will make or the internship that you will make, they are very, very crucial when it comes to BE, but it is not compulsory. Whereas in BTech, it is not only crucial, but it is a mandatory and it is a part of the program itself. So these are the four minuscule differences between BE and BTech. Now moving on, which the next doubt perhaps, or I'll combine the two doubts, branch or college, which discipline to choose in engineering or which college to choose. Should I compromise on the course? Should I compromise on the college? That's the biggest dilemma that every student will face. Now, if you personally ask me, both are important and both are equally important. Now, you as a student got to be very, very, very fortunate if you get both course and college as per your choice. Now, if you have to make a choice between course and colleges, weigh the following parameters that I'm going to tell now. The first parameter is the accreditation, whether it's accredited by all the approving body, etc. That's something you have to look. Whether the institute or the course is highly research oriented, especially the institute, whether the college is highly oriented towards research, that's definitely you can look. The placements and obviously the faculty. Now, the second point when it comes to choosing the right college or branches, stick to your interest. You got to stick to your interest. Now, never succumb to parental or peer or friends pressure. Never do that. If I know one parent who came to me for his son, asking me to convince him to choose civil engineering because he practices civil engineering. So when I happened to speak to that boy, he has no idea about civil engineering. In fact, he never wanted to do an engineering. Imagine what will happen to that boy if he is going to pursue civil engineering. What a waste of career, right? So, never succumb to parental or friends pressure or something like that. Every branch, trust me, every branch has good prospects within engineering. But if you study a course that doesn't match your ability and skills, then you will not go anywhere. For example, I'll give you a live example. A student has got, who was always interested to get into IIT. Unfortunately or fortunately, he got into IIT, but he got a course in ocean engineering. Now, he was never interested to do ocean engineering and he hardly knew what ocean engineering was. He wanted to study computer science, but he got ocean engineering. So he came and asked me, what should I do? I said, don't go for fancy IIT names. So it is like, if you take ocean engineering in IIT, you don't know what you're going to do, right? Whereas if you know what you're going to do in computer science, he got plan B he got into NIT Trichy computer science. So I recommended him to choose NIT Trichy. The reason for that is, yes, IIT is a big name, but the course that you're going to study is very, very important than a college. You can definitely try to do some kind of trade-off when it comes to institution brand name, but not at the course. Finally, you have to really look beyond 4 years. Now, engineering education as such formally cannot end. Even though it ends in 4 years, you cannot really look at 4 years as the end component of your academics in engineering. Look at pursuing masters. Understand life after graduation. Speak to many engineers as much as you can. Measure the job placement opportunities that exist in your branch. The conclusion that I would like to make here is, all branches has a tremendous potential when it comes to delivering a great future for you. Any engineering branch has a tremendous future. More than institute, selection of right course is very, very, very important. Now understand your aptitude, skills, interest level and choose the right branch or right discipline under engineering to have a great career. Take professional help if you can. Speak to counselors like me. Understand which branch of engineering that you want to do. And in case you have any doubts on choosing the right branch or right college, do keep in touch with us. We will help you out in terms of navigating you based on your skill, interest and other aspects and choosing the right college and right career. Thank you so much for watching this video and hope some doubts about engineering education, which college to choose, etc. got a little bit clarified. And once again, thank you for watching this video. And in case you have any doubts, do ping me. Do subscribe to my YouTube channel as always, which is www.youtube.com/rightcareers. And until next Monday with a brand new video, take care, stay safe, have a great week ahead. Thank you.